We are live, I think, anyway. I think that we are live. KK, what's going on, brother? It says, remember we need futters so they can buy at the top and fill our bags. Yeah, we always need exit liquidity, brother. Always, always, always. Most definitely. So, what is going on, guys? I'm trying to figure out. Um, Apparently, I can gift 10 memberships a month. And I'm going to see how. I'm trying to figure out how to do that. So, if you know, let me know. Wait for some of you guys to come on in here, too. Uh, I'm going to have to try to figure out how to do that because I have no idea, guys, how to gift those memberships. Eager, Teo, Yada, hello, go Jasmy. Rickaroo, what's up, buddy? Long time no see, brother. Haven't been on in a bit, so what is going on, guys? Talk a little bit of Jasmy. I saw in the Discord, a lot of you guys were discussing the what was it? You guys were discussing the GBTC daily outflow. So I figured we'd come on. We're gonna talk some Jasmy, but we're gonna talk about this too, guys. And I was doing a little bit of covering of it, and like earlier today at the office, and guys, like while the outflow is dying down, it's still going to continue for a while, right? So that's why I keep saying we're probably going to see more downward pressure, right? We could go down to 36, 37. Worst case scenario, guys, absolute worst would probably be like 31.8 to 32.5 in a dramatic drop. Corey, what's up, man? What is going on? So yeah, like that's as far as I think we could possibly go. But that being said, though, I want to make sure you guys are ready for that, right? Because ain't nobody got time for that. If you're not ready, you got to have some dry powder on the side, guys. You got to be able and ready to go when the opportunity presents itself to DCA down at the bottom again, right? So if we get that dramatic pullback, guys, you got to be ready for it. And sorry, just bear with me for a second here. Got to be ready for it, guys. Sorry about that. Anyway, so what's going on, guys? You guys think we're going to have more downward pressure because of the GBTC daily outflow? Basically, if you don't know what that is, that's like Grayscale is selling off Bitcoin, for example, because a lot of their customers, because of their rate being so high, it's 1.5%, I believe. Their rate being so high, their customers are selling them off so that they can go over to somewhere like BlackRock, where the where the fees are not so high. So in order to do that, Grayscale has to actually sell physical Bitcoin, right? And that's what where a lot of the pressure is coming from. So yeah, that's why we are seeing so much downward pressure, so much sell pressure, guys. And I think that, like I said in the last couple of days of videos, that I don't think that we are have quite seen. We haven't quite seen the bottom yet of this pullback. I think at least, bare minimum, we're going to see 36, 37, right? At least, in my opinion. That's why I try to tell you guys, make sure that you have your dry powder on the side, you guys, and you're ready to deploy. Jasmy, if we get more of a pullback, it's an opportunity, guys. I get a lot of you guys tell me, like, I wish that I had, like, I'm trying to get 1 million Jasmy, but it was up. Well, it's down now, guys, so now's a good time to capitalize on the opportunity. And if you're trying to get towards 1 million, it's not a bad time. Young Arsonist, just getting here. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. I know it's a bit of an impromptu live stream, guys. I'm trying to figure some things out on the stream. Trying to figure out, for example, how to gift out, because apparently I have some free memberships I can give out to show people in the live stream, but I don't know how to do it, so I'm trying to figure that out. But will it go up before it goes down? That's the question. Bitcoin, I don't think Bitcoin will, but the alts could definitely have a nice surge in them, in my opinion. You know, because of all the sell pressure with Grayscale and stuff like that, it's entirely possible that we could see, you know, a lot of these people that are holding coming out of Grayscale and stuff like that, maybe they'll start picking up some altcoins, and instead of because of the fees are redonkulous, right? So we could see a lot of liquidity start flowing into the altcoins. We haven't seen kind of a blow off top for them since we had that Bitcoin run, and I think that is still entirely possible going into the halving, right? I think we could see a good little altcoin run sometime between now and the end of April when we have the halving event, right? Because then, guys, it's going to be like 6 to 8 months. That's what I'm trying to get across too, is that after the halving, we're going to be looking at like 6 to 8 months of choppy sideways action where it's like accumulate. Like, I was looking at past bull runs. I was looking at 2020, 2021, and it was like, I think the halving was in May. The last halving was in May, and we never actually got the barn doors kicked down and started to get the run up until November, right? So that's something to kind of keep in mind, guys. Like, so it's like May, June, July, August, September, October, November, 6 months later after the halving, right? So there's still some opportunity to DCA and kind of, get yourself well positioned for the blow off top for the bull run. Some people are telling me that they can't hear me, and some people are saying that they can hear me fine. So I'm trying to figure out what the issue is here. Can you guys hear me a little bit better now? Like, trying to move my mic as close as I possibly can to me here so that you guys can hear me, because my adjustments are all good. Let me actually go in and monkey with my adjustments a little bit here and see. Just bear with me. Yeah, they're all maxed out in terms of my audio. Yeah, see, some people can hear me loud and clear. Some people are having problems. I don't understand it. I apologize if you're having trouble hearing me. I'm maxed out on everything. So, what do we got here? Zach, hey brother, what's going on, man? Good to see you, man. Corey, I see Asian markets approve a Hong Kong spot Bitcoin ETF. Yep, 100%. What do we got? Dwayne, good evening. Dwayne, how's it going, man? Do you still think we will see JASMY around 60 to 66 cents by the end of the year? Yes, I do. Dwayne, I was just kind of touching on, we got the Bitcoin halving, like I said, at the end of April, right? And if we're comparing this time around to the last bull run, the halving was in May, right? And that's what I was kind of talking about. Is that if we have the halving, if this bull run rings true to the last one and mirrors the last one like they all do, then we would be looking at November for the bull run to officially start going crazy, for things to start going parabolic. And until then, we'll probably see a lot of choppiness, right? So November, December, we could start seeing things go crazy. Right near the end of the year, that would be absolutely perfect. Hopefully a lot of us can get a good Christmas going, right? And into the beginning, the first 2 quarters, first half of 2025. Like, guys, think 12 months from now. 12 months from right now, guys, right? You can be DCAing your way back out of the market, taking your profits. And if you don't know how to do that, join the member side, guys, because we're going to be doing it on the member side. We're going to be doing our members only live streams on Sundays, where we're going to be discussing this stuff, taking our profits. We're going to be doing the videos, and we're going to make sure that all the members are making their money, getting all of their gains out, paying themselves, and it's going to be absolutely epic. So definitely check that out, guys. Zach, loud and clear, bro. Young Arsonist, you're fine. Egart, I can hear you, but only with volume turned up quite a bit. Simo, I can hear you well. John, I can hear you well. Perfect. So just about everybody can hear me okay. Egart, hey everyone, don't forget to give him a thumbs up. Yeah, 100%. Appreciate that so much, Egart. Absolutely, guys. Smash that like button. And if you're not subscribed and you're here, guys, hit that subscribe button, guys. We are trying to get our way to 3,000 subs. So let's get it, guys. Let's get it up there. What else do we got going on? Zach, remember that many people have the price targets of 30 to 60 cents. There's potential for massive resistance around those areas, and it could potentially fall short. Yeah, 100%. But what I'm seeing, Zach, is a lot of people are actually, like, as we start to launch, like as JASMY hits 10 cents, 15 cents, 20 cents, what you're going to start to see is you're going to start to see a lot of YouTubers and stuff and people on X start to talk about, $3 JASMY, right? The prices, as the euphoria grows, the price targets get higher and higher because people become more and more unrealistic, right? If you recall in the last bull run, it started off like Bitcoin was going to reach $100,000, and then by the time it was like $66,000, everyone was calling for like $1 million Bitcoin. It was super cycle this, super cycle that. The targets for Cardano went from like $5 to like 10 to 15. The expectations just kept getting higher and higher. So in saying that, when JASMY starts getting, like I said, 10, 15, 20 cents, whatever it is, the targets are going to start getting higher. The greed will start to pour in. And a lot of people are going to fail to take their profits at those 30 to 60 cent marks that you're talking about because they're being told by people that they're listening to that the price is going to go higher, right? They're going to have all kinds of people talking about a $3, $5 JASMY and stuff like that. Just completely unrealistic expectations for one bull run, right? So yeah. Simon, can you talk about your price prediction with all the bullish catalysts for JASMY? 100%. Yeah, I was going to do a video on that. Like I remember you asked me to do that, and I was thinking about it today. What I would say is I was taking a lot of catalysts into consideration. And, the thing is, with a lot of, like, you get a lot of people out there talking about unrealistic things, and they talk about the $17.80 JASMY being kind of like XRP's 589, kind of like a unrealistic logo kind of thing, slogan for the community. But I think that a fundamental difference with JASMY is that the team right from the word go, right, has laid out a plan, a roadmap and a plan on how they plan to get JASMY to that price point, right? And it all circulates around the KPIs, right? Their goals for 107 million active PDL personal data lockers, and being able to have about an average of a $500 average in terms of value on each individual PDL, right? So in saying that, guys, they've laid out a roadmap, and I would say that until the team fails to reach their KPIs, and so far they have been right on track with them, and to say like 107 million PDLs is like when I say 107 PDLs, essentially just take that as the equivalent of me saying 107 million JASMY wallets, right? Completely 100% possible. They could do that just in Japan, realistically, but they're talking globally, right? So 107 million should be a breeze, right? Especially when a lot more people learn that they can monetize their data, they can start getting paid in Jasmy coin and stuff like that for their data, for providing their data and stuff like that. Um, I think that's going to be a very, very easy goal. So, in saying all of that, I'm going to say that I have a strong conviction in the team's ability to reach their goals and get the price where they're targeting. Now, in saying that, guys, it may never get to $17.80. Okay, but if they can even do half of that, like, are you kidding me? You wouldn't take that like all day long. I know. I talk to all of you guys. I know that a lot of you guys have like 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 million Jasmy coins, right? Imagine that at having a you're holding 3 million Jasmy coins, and the team achieves half of their KPI goals, right? And they get the value of the PDLs to $250 instead of $500, right? They only get half of 100, like 50, what, I don't know, 54, something like that, 53 and a half million PDL active PDLs, right? Well, I mean, so they achieve half their goals. Well, I mean, we get what, eight, no, eight, seven, $6.50 Jasmy. Would you not take that when you're holding like 3 million, even 1 million coins, right? That's absolutely crazy. So I definitely have a lot of strong conviction in the team's ability for sure to come through with that. So I hope that kind of helps a little bit, Simon, in where I think the price can go. In terms of this year, well, sorry, I shouldn't say that. In terms of this bull run, like end of this year into next year, I could see if I add the catalysts into my calculations, I could see Jasmy going to over $1. Somewhere between dollar 50. If these catalysts, like the lockup, how much is the lockup going to be, right? That's a very significant factor. The carbon credits exchange, right? How much value is that going to bring globally to the project and to the company, right? The PDLs, again, the KPIs, like there's a lot of catalysts to take into consideration. And again, man, if the team even achieves half of what they're trying to achieve, you're all rich. Put it that way, okay? Um, Dante, heck yeah, I finally made it. Yeah, good to see you in here, man. Good to see you. Dwayne, so are you thinking year 2025 will be a run towards $1 plus? I was told 2025 would be the most parabolic run for the bull run. Any thoughts on that? Yeah, Dwayne, as I was just kind of touching on, I think that, the bull run is officially, when I say bull run, I mean the parabolicness of it, right? Where things really start to go crazy is going to be somewhere around November, right? And then when that happens, you're going to have a couple of months of crazy euphoria. And that's when I want you guys to start being careful, because you're going to start seeing everywhere, like I said, you're going to start seeing unrealistic expectations on things, guys. People are going to start talking about $1 million Bitcoin. People are going to start talking about just crazy prices, right? Like a $50 KASPA and stuff like that, right? Because euphoria gets the best of people, right? And then that's how people get wrecked. That's why only, like, that's why 90% of people in crypto don't make money, because they fall for that euphoria. They get stuck in there, and like you start seeing people saying, "Oh, $5 Jasmy" and stuff like that, and then you don't sell because of that, right? And then what ends up happening is the price crashes back down, because listen, it all happens very. If you've never been in a bull run before, it can all happen very, very fast, right? Everything's going up, everything's parabolic every single day, and you're just watching your portfolio go. Let me tell you, when you get to 2026 and the blow off top is over, and people are still telling you things are going to go high, I'm telling you right now, guys, it comes down very, very fast, because it becomes a race. But with everybody, when it starts dawning on people, holy shit, I got to get my liquidity out because we're done, and everyone's pulling out at the same time, right? That's what she said. So that's why you got to be ahead of the game, right? But yes, to answer your question, Dwayne, the first half of 2025 is where you should have your target set for taking your profits sometime around between the beginning of 2025. So like 12 months from right now, basically, right? Like 1 year from now. Young Arsonist, 1 mil. I never heard that last time. You never heard that? Oh, yeah. I heard it everywhere, brother. Everywhere last time around. It was crazy. People were calling for like a $10 Cardano and just insanity. When the euphoria is going, man, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. It's absolutely crazy. Michael, 50 cents would be life changing for me. Well, then your life is going to change for the good, Michael. I'll tell you that right now, brother. Dante, and how is nobody in the crypto world not speaking about VRA? Like, it's so shocking to me with the road. The thing is with VRA, um, I don't know. I see VRA posts all over X all the time, right? I love Veracity. I hold a massive bag of it, and I continue to buy it. Um, and what I would say is that you know how it is, right? I mean, Veracity is right now. What are we looking at for Veracity, anyways, for price? Yeah, like half a cent, right? Well, you watch when Veracity starts hitting 5 cents, 10 cents, you'll start to see Ben Armstrong and Wendy O and Cryptos R Us and Altcoin Daily. They'll all start talking about it all of a sudden, right? Like it's a new project that they're bringing to their subscribers or something, right? But that's how the cookie crumbles, you know. So, but I agree with you. Veracity is a gem and a half. I definitely love it. I love their utility. They're even being used in the gaming, Web3 gaming and stuff like that. So absolutely amazing. I definitely love VRA. What else we got going on here? Kind of lost myself. Speaking about VRA, yeah. Corey, would you consider Stellar Protocol? Um, yeah, I actually did a short on the smart contracts going on to Stellar earlier today. That happens in like 5 days, right? But I do hold Stellar XLM. Yeah, I'm very bullish on XLM for sure. The thing is with XLM, guys, is that you're to be perfectly honest with you, you don't even have to like XLM or believe in them, whatever the case might be, right? The fact of the matter is the price of XLM, or the chart so to speak, is directly correlated to XRP. I know that because I've been an XRP holder for years, since well before the lawsuit, right? And I have watched XLM's chart mirror XRP's. Wherever XRP goes, XLM goes. It's almost common knowledge at this point in the crypto industry. So you don't even like XLM at this point. You don't even have to like them or anything. But at the end of the day, XRP is going to have a hell of a bull run this time around because they were suppressed to an entire bull run and still reached like $2.50, right? So this time around, with legal clarity, they're gonna run. And I'll tell you right now, XLM is gonna run with them. So get on board, right? Corey, let's go Jasmy. Egart, Rob, can you talk more about how market cap doesn't determine price, but vice versa? And maybe use some really specific examples of why that matters in the case of Jasmy. I didn't quite get it. What I would say to you, Egart, I can definitely do that, but I actually did a video. I think I did it. I think I did it in December, near the beginning of December, and I was discussing that very thing about how there's a lot of YouTubers out there that don't quite understand what market cap is. They think that market cap is how much money is currently in a project, right? And that's not the case whatsoever. And I see it all the time, right? I see it everywhere. And I'll try to make it as simple as I can here, right? What is market cap in crypto, right? I will give you the easiest breakdown possible, right? See if I can find how to calculate it. I brought it up last time. Okay, so market capitalization, okay, is the total dollar value of all the coins or shares. So basically all the crypto, all the tokens in a project, say like Jasmy, for example, every single Jasmy coin in circulation, right? It shows how stable or volatile the cryptocurrency base. So it's the amount of coins in the project in circulation, okay, times the price, right? It's not that's all market cap is, right? It's not market cap isn't if they say that there's a $30 billion market cap, that doesn't mean that there's currently $30 billion sitting in there, and that's where a lot of influencers get confused, and then they start saying, well, the market cap for JASMY would have to be $20 trillion to get to this price, and there's never going to be $20 trillion, and they'll say something stupid like, is there even that much money in the world, or something like that, right? Just giving loose examples, because they think that means that's how much money is currently in the project, right? And it's just not the case. So I hope that kind of makes sense to you. And what I would say is check out my video on it, where I do a pretty good breakdown of it, my friend. Corey, JASMY has so many irons in the fire, they will get noticed. Yeah, 100%. Like, they're doing so much, guys. They really, really are. Actually, now that you mentioned that, I kind of just wanted to touch on something. I was asked earlier today about the new patents with JASMY and stuff like that, because there was some talk about new patents that just came out today and stuff. And so I had a conversation with Jesse about it. If you don't know who Jesse is, he is a JASMY ambassador, KIR Finance. He does a monthly show on the channel here with me. Every month we talk crypto, a lot of JASMY and stuff like that, but we talk crypto. So Jesse and I were talking about it earlier today, and he gave me the idea of letting you guys know that if you ever want to know, if you see a story about JASMY, guys, and you're like, you want to know that if this is true or not, right? What I would say is go over to the JASMY website, right? jasmy.co.jp, okay? And as you can see here, you can translate it to English, right? No problem. And then if you come down here, you have information and the latest announcements about what the company's doing, right? So I'm showing you this to kind of help you guys know, how can you find research on it and stuff like that. Just one of the many ways that I do, right? You come down here and you see the last story that JASMY updated was a story apologizing for the website domain name that they lost, right? So there is no patent today. There is no patent announcement from JASMY as a company in that regard. So yeah, just so that you guys know that. I wanted to kind of loosely touch on that real quick, guys. Young Arsonist, oh, so you think JASMY will hit 60 cents by the end of the year? I think it's entirely possible. I think it'll be somewhere around that 40 to 60 cents for sure. For sure around 40. But you have to remember that the blow off top, like the bull run, is officially the parabolicness of it. We're going to call it the parabolicness. The parabolicness of it is just going to start, in my opinion, around November, right? So it might take January, February before, some of the alts start to go crazy, because you got to remember the first thing that takes off is what? Bitcoin, right? So we got to wait for Bitcoin to start hitting all-time highs and start going parabolic. And then we will start to see, a lot of that liquidity start pouring into Ethereum and some of the large caps, right? And then, as you guys know, it'll work. The liquidity will work its way down, and eventually will hit into projects like JASMY, right? So when you see Bitcoin starting to go parabolic, you know that your time is coming, right? If you're holding alts that you're waiting to pop off, your time is near, basically, right? But yes, I would say, Young Arsonist, sometime around 12 months from right now, right? End of January, beginning of February is when you're probably going to be DCAing your way back out of the market. If you're smart, right? You're going to be DCAing your way out. There's going to be people telling you, no, it's going to go all the way through 2026 and 2027 super cycle. No, it's not. Take your profits. Pay yourself. So that's what I would say. Matt, definitely worth holding some XLM in my opinion. Yep, 100%, man. XLM is definitely a blue chip winner. I would agree with you there, my friend. Um, Corey, absolutely. If XRP moves up, XLM follows it. Yep, 100%, man. Correlated to the 10th degree. King for Life just got here. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Dante, prediction on Crow. Crow will be about $1.20 in my opinion, around $1.20. If, now I'm going to say this, if the SEC leaves them alone, right? I've said it before, guys. I'll say it again. I just have this gut feeling, uh, and I don't know where it comes from, but I got this gut feeling that things are just too quiet with Crypto.com and the SEC, right? There's got to be a reason for that. There's no way that the SEC isn't aware that Crypto.com exists, right? They're, they're, they've got their thumb on them just like everybody else, and I'm just sitting there going, oh, I feel like they're going to pull that one out at some point in the bull run. They're going to pull it out and say, we're suing Crypto.com, right? So, and I think that will definitely affect the price of the Crow coin, right? I mean, look what they did. They called BUSD a security when they went after Binance, right? They even ended up causing the end of the minting of BUSD, and now BUSD is getting delisted everywhere, right? So it wouldn't, and they also called BNB a security. They've labeled it that. They haven't sued them directly for it, but they've called it that. So it wouldn't be a stretch to say that the SEC would definitely do the same thing to Crypto.com. And what I would say about that is if they do, and Crow's price does drop, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I will definitely take that opportunity to stock up on Crow. Same way I did with XRP, right? So, but I see Crow going about $1.25, somewhere around there. Egart, thanks, man. That helps. I'll check out the video. No problem, man. I got you covered, my friend. Simon, thanks for the clarity on JASMY. Can you talk about GBTC? I saw that the daily outflow of GBTC is going down, and what's interesting was Bitcoin had a green day yesterday while they were selling. Yeah, I think that because BlackRock was probably buying it up faster than Grayscale could sell it, right? But I did talk about it off the top, but I'll talk about it again here. Because see, I saw you guys talking about it in the Discord here. And what I would say is that, by the way, guys, if you're here and you're not in the Discord, join the Discord. It's a great community down there, and it doesn't cost anything. So check it out, guys. But what I would say is that I think that the selling pressure is going to continue. I mean, it's getting better, but I think it's going to continue. And I think that it's the cause. It's not necessarily the cause of this pullback. We needed a correction in the market, no matter how you sliced it. But this is just kind of pouring salt on the wound with the selling pressure, and I think it's going to continue. I think personally, we won't finish until we hit around 37,000 for Bitcoin. But at the same time, it's entirely realistic and entirely still bullish. It's still bullish on the market for Bitcoin to go as far as like 31.8 to 32.5 would still keep us on track for where we need to be for the bull run. So I wouldn't panic if that happens. I think it's less likely that it'll go down that far, but you just never know, right? So I would be prepared for it, guys, and have dry powder on the side. I did a video on this the other day, just talking about how if if you don't have dry powder on the side and stuff like that, find a side gig, guys. Like, I work 3 freaking jobs. I own my own business, and I run a bar, and I work 3 jobs, and I'm a full-time dad. So if I can find the time to bring in extra cheddar to DCA and to continue to buy into the market, it's exhausting. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not easy, but you know what? I'm gonna grind my butt off right now, and crush it right now, so that in 2 years, right, I can be where I need to be, and I'll be done, right? I'll be retired fully. I'll probably still run the YouTube channel because you guys are freaking awesome. And I would miss you guys if I wasn't doing this now. So yeah. That's what I would say. But in terms of the grayscale selling, it's not going to stop anytime soon. It's getting better, but it's not going to stop. Selling pressure is going to continue. Market's going to still see a little bit more of a correction, in my opinion. So pick up your alts at a discount, or your Bitcoin, whatever it is. Internet warrior. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's going. It's going. It's going. It's going. William, what's up, buddy? What do you think Solana can hit in 2024? I've seen a lot of opinions about where Solana can go in the bull run. Where are we even at with Solana right now? What's it at, like $70 or something? Where is it? Where is Solana? Let's have a look. $87. I mean, you know what? Honestly, I could see, $400 is where I would say I could see it going, guys. You know me, I like to remain conservative, right? I see a lot of people saying, $1,000 Solana, $1,500 Solana. It's number 5, guys, in ranking right now, and it's already had quite a crazy run, last bull run as well. Solana's going to do well, but I think you're going to be looking somewhere around that $300 to $400 mark, in my opinion. I mean, could be higher, but that's where I would target. Matt, I'm so much earlier in crypto this time around than last time. It is truly a blessing to have DC opportunities like this. I hope these low prices stick around a while longer. Yeah, Matt, absolutely. That's a fantastic mentality to have, man. What I would say is that a lot of people get upset when they see those red days and stuff, man, and I just get so bullish with that stuff because it's like, man, another opportunity to buy more. And I get that anxiety whenever like you start to see like, is it possible the market's going to start running? And then you start getting that anxiety like, shit, did I get enough? And my bag's full enough? Like, I wanted more. You know what I mean? So I definitely, I'm with you on that, Matt. Definitely, brother. Young arsonist, trust me, I know. Matt, you do all that and you get on YouTube for pennies to help everyone else out. You are a true legend. Thank you, brother. Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really make I don't make much money on YouTube for sure. Because I don't do paid sponsorships. Like, I don't do videos. I don't do content for projects. I get emails all the time for projects, but I just ignore them for the most part. The only sponsorship the channel has is L Bank, the exchange L Bank, and the only reason that I took them on as a sponsor is because when we were talking KASPA, when KASPA first came out, a lot of you guys, a lot of the subs were asking me where they could buy KASPA because it was really hard to find at that time, and L Bank was one of the only exchanges that had it. So that's why we took the sponsorship from L Bank to let you guys know, like, look, you can get your KASPA here, and then like, and even that, like, I think I've made in total from L Bank, I think the only money I've really made on that is like $20 or something like that over the whole. I've never really looked, but I think it's like $20 or something like that. So it's not like they pay big bucks. So you're absolutely right. Yeah, I don't do any paid shilling or anything like that here. I've had people accuse me of being paid by JASMY, but I friggin' wish, right? At this point, they probably should pay me at this point, but I think I put out more. I think I put out more JASMY content than anybody on the internet, even more than the team even. So they probably should pay me. What do we got? Egart, which JASMY partnerships do you find the most promising, exciting, and why? Well, to be honest with you, I mean, there's a whole list of new partnerships through the year, and I'm really excited about this NCCC, this carbon credits consortium that they got going on, this carbon credits exchange. I'm really excited to see where they can take this. It's a bigger deal than people think that it is. It's going to be global, and the carbon credits factor is a big deal to big money. That's why I think it's so important, right? It's a big deal to governments, it's world governments. It's a big deal to institutions, right? Big money. It's all the narrative is always green, 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 right? And Jasmy's going to get a lot of major companies on board on this exchange for carbon credits, right? If you don't really know what that is, think of an exchange basically, if I can just kind of simplify it for you. Think about an exchange with carbon credits. So a carbon credit, let's say it's $1, right? It's equivalent of $1. Let's just say that, okay? So what happens is you can have some companies, because not all companies will use all their carbon credits in a year, in a month, whatever they're basing it on, right? So then other companies can come in and they can purchase the carbon credits of a company who doesn't really use much of theirs, so that this company that does use all of theirs and needs more, right, can purchase carbon credits, dollars, so to speak, from these companies that don't, right? And I think that is a massive use case for these big global companies, right? There's going to be a lot of companies that are just scooping up all kinds of carbon credits because they are the optimum running capacity, I suppose, for the company, right? Burning those carbon credits. So that would be one of my favorites, to be honest with you. Um, Nippon would be another one. The fact that they're going to be, they're going to be, sorry, the fact that what they can do, and they're already using this with the Japanese government, is the data, the PDL, so to speak, with Nippon for storing tourist data, right? And like what countries people are coming to in Japan to tour Japan, right? What airlines are they using? What hotel rooms are they, or what hotels are they using? Which taxi or Uber services are they using, right? What tourist sites are they going to? What interests do they have? What restaurants are they eating? And literally everything that you do, right? So Nippon is a partner who helps facilitate that, and because they with their flights, like what flights come in and stuff like that. So that is another global use case, in my opinion, that can be utilized globally, right? Everywhere. Very, very bullish on that as well. Uh, Simon, will you be in the crypto space still and posting your videos like you do now after 2025 bull run? Yeah, Simon. I've been told by a lot of members and stuff like that that I do one-on-one video calls with, that I'm not allowed. Apparently, I'm not allowed to leave you guys after 2025. So, yes, Simon, I will still be here, brother. I don't really get paid much to do this, like I said. So I enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun. I like chatting with you guys. Have a lot of laughs and stuff like that. I don't. One of the main reasons is I don't know a lot of people in real life that are into crypto and stuff like that, right? So you guys are my crypto social circle, so to speak, right? You guys are the ones I get to talk crypto books. I do a lot of research into crypto, right? And no one to talk to about it at the end of the day, because most people just yawn. They don't care. They just want to know how to make money, right? But you guys give a crap, so I'll still be here to answer your question. I will still be here, brother. Yeah, like I literally I don't make much, right? Even the members fee there for being a member on the channel. Like I see some of these channels and they're like, "Oh, join the member side. It's it's $49.99 a month." And I'm like, "Holy crap. $49.99. I only charge you guys like $4.99 cuz I want to help, right? And I don't want to single any individual out. But I talk, like I said, there's like almost 90 members now on the member side. I talk to a lot of you guys one on one, right? I have a lot of personal relationships with a lot of you guys one-on-one now because of our conversations. And the thing is, our economy sucks. Globally, economy sucks, right? And a lot of people, a lot of you guys are going through hard times and need help, right? Don't have time, don't have the resources, don't know how to do the research, don't know how to find these projects and stuff like that. And I don't think it's fair to charge you guys, $49.99 a month. Everyone should have the opportunity to benefit, I think, from it. So I think $4 is definitely, uh, more fair because I do enjoy. There's nothing that makes me feel better than when I'm on a live stream with one of you, or I'm on a Zoom call with one of you guys or something, and you guys are just, you've made money on something that I helped you with, or you're excited about what's coming, and you're learning things, and you're happy, and it's like that's the reward right there for me, is helping people who have families to take care of and stuff like that, like a lot of you guys are. I love doing that, right? That's why I don't charge $49.99 a month. That's why I only charge $4, right? Uh, so if you're not a member, click the join button, guys, and become a member. There's a lot of help over there. I feel like especially these members only live streams we're going to be doing on Sunday afternoons are going to be really, really helpful to newcomers, right? Because we're all going to be able to kind of discuss this stuff, kind of like we're doing right now. And we're going to be able to look at projects together. We're going to be able to, discuss them, where we think things are going on brand new projects and stuff. We can do research together. It's going to be a good time. So you definitely want to be a part of that, guys. So click the join button for that. Hi, my name is Antonio from Brazil. Do you have some news about the lockup? Antonio, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. Hopefully everything is fantastic in Brazil, my friend. There is no new news on the lockup. As far as the lockup is concerned, we will know more in about 2 months. Around March is when we will start to get that information, when the lockup will start and all that. But I promise you, I will be first on top of it. You guys know that. I will be letting you guys know all of the latest and greatest. So you guys know I'm always right on top of it. Zach, you're the real one, dude. We appreciate your work and integrity. Thanks, brother. I appreciate that, man. Means a lot, man. Fax, what's up, brother? It's been a while. No simping, only pimping. Big things popping, little things stopping. That's right, brother. Dante, Christmas next year will be amazing for us. I hope so, man. It's gonna be amazing for all of us. Absolutely, absolutely, man. Crypto Bacon. Hey, man, finally caught your live stream. Thanks for all you do. I appreciate your content. JASMY patience. Everyone, our time is coming. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Matt, same case. My friends aren't invested at all. They are too scared. Yeah, that's the thing, right? In the real world, right, or in your outside life, whatever you want to call it, is that's just the case, right? I had it last bull run, and it'll happen again this time around. Is that the whole time I'm DCAing through the bear market, and you're seeing FUD on TV about crypto and stuff. Everyone's laughing at you and like, oh, you're losing all your money in crypto and all that stuff. And then the bull run comes. And then you're rich. And then all of a sudden everyone's your best friend, and they want to know that all of a sudden everyone's coming up to you saying, "What should I buy? What should I buy?" Right? You guys are going to notice that's what's going to happen, right? And then it's like, "Well, bro, it's too late to buy," right? It's way too late. you need to DCA into a savings account, save up money so you can buy in at the end of 2026 when we get to the bottom of the next bear market. Zach, damn, I have that same problem in my social circle. Thought it was just me. No, it's you. I'm there with you, brother. I'm there with you. No one wants to hear nothing about crypto until you're making money hand over fist in the bull run, and then all of a sudden it's oh, everyone's suddenly fascinated, right? Oh, this is I need to know everything about crypto all of a sudden. It's definitely funny. Dante, my brother from Peggy. Yeah. Good old, yeah. Winnipeg. Yeah. Good old Winnipeg. Zach, what color Lambos are we buying when Jasmy hits? Honestly, my favorite color is yellow, brother. But I think that would look like pretty lame if I was driving around in a yellow Lambo. So, um, I don't know. Maybe like a purple. Would a purple and black look lame? Would that look stupid? Let me know. Elizabeth, how's it going? How is it going, my friend? Um, Glad to see you made it in. Um, Fantastic, Elizabeth. Antonio, thanks for the advice. Corey, there are still people on YouTube that believe Jasmy's lockup was in our fourth quarter and not knowing that Japan's fourth quarter is January to March. Yeah, 100%. That's because they don't actually do their research, right? That's the problem with a lot of people on X and over on and on YouTube as well, is that people get stuck in their echo chambers, right? And they only listen to what one or two people is telling them, and it doesn't matter how wrong the information is, right? Like I hate calling out other YouTubers, but I mean, Crypto John's such an easy target, when he called out Jasmy and did a 180 on the project, and he made up this story about how there was going to be a migration to a V2 coin, which never happened, and nobody ever said it was going to happen. He just made it up, and yeah, the thing is, he heard the word migration, and he had was just reeling from what happened with Gala, and they did their V2 and all that stuff, right? And I understand that. And then he just applied that logic to Jasmy. And unfortunately, he was wrong, because Jasmy never said they were making a V2 coin. They weren't migrating from one coin to another. None of that stuff was happening, right? None of that. No one ever said it was. John just kind of made it up on his channel and talked about it, and didn't look into it, didn't do any research, and that's where you run into those kinds of problems. He was in an echo chamber, and then all of his followers, like how many of his followers sold Jasmy at a loss because he did that, and then I think it was like a month and a half, 2 months later, Jasmy was up over like 125%. It had pumped up, right? And he was declaring it a dead project. So all of his followers who sold with him sold at a loss, and it was just like, man, like. And then there was like straight up no like accountability, no like, guys, I'm sorry I was wrong, no acknowledgement that the story he made up about a V2 coin, like none of that stuff, it was just kind of continued on making up stories about other projects, I suppose. I don't know. But that is a big problem for sure, is that people don't look into things, and then they just say stuff, and it gets other people wrecked, right? And that's a big issue. So I agree with you, Corey, 100%, man. Matt, they ask when they should buy when it is time to sell. Hey, man, that's exactly it. And you know what? You know what, man? Hey, if someone wants to ask me, if someone wants to be my exit liquidity, you go ahead, man. Right? In terms of people who, because I've been telling people in my real life, like outside of online, I've been telling them about crypto and stuff like that for years, and they didn't want to hear it, right? So when they want to come to me and start asking me at the peak of the bull run if they should buy something, like, I'll be honest, I'll say no. I say, no, you're stupid if you buy. I would just tell them what you need to do is start taking money and putting it aside and let it build up, so that when the bottom of the next bear market comes around, you have capital to deploy, right? And then it's going to be a rough 4-year cycle for you, right? So, um, surely Jasmy orange for the Lambo, yeah, 100%. I'll even get like the Jasmy logo on the hood. That would be epic, man. Like the black Jasmy logo on the orange Or get a black Lambo with the orange Jasmy logo on it. That would be pretty epic too. Egart, nah, yellow Lambos look awesome. 100%, man. 100%. Zach, Jasmy, Corey, I appreciate you bringing the facts. No problem, man. I try to keep it. I try to keep it real with you guys. You know, try to keep you guys with the alpha because I get asked from time to time from people. I guess they're new to the channel or newer or whatever the case might be, and they say like, "Well, why don't you ever talk about the negatives, you know, and stuff?" And I do. Like, if there's something that's kind of a red flag, I bring it up for sure to you guys. But at the end of the day, I'm not just gonna come on here and regurgitate FUD because there's really at the end of the day, guys, there's enough negativity towards projects like Jasmy already online, right? On YouTube, on X. I don't need to contribute to it. I need to keep you guys seeing the silver lining, right? Seeing the truth through the narrative that's being spun, right? Because a lot of times, I can't tell you how often there's some negative story about Jasmy or something, and I get asked by one of you guys about it, and then I give you the research on it, and I give you the lowdown, and you're like, oh, geez, that's nothing like the narrative that's being pushed about it, right? And that's, you know, that's the alpha, man. That is the alpha, baby. That's how we do it. Dante, I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting Leafs season tickets after all that. Hey, man, why don't we do this, Dante? Why don't we get a press box, brother? Funny story, man. I don't know if I told you this, but I'm actually from Toronto, and the Leafs are my boys, man. So I'm from North York. A lot of family in Scarborough. Dante, Egart, yeah, I like Crypto John as a person, but when he did that video, it really exposed how jaw-droppingly little research he does. I wish him well, but that was rough. Yeah, he did it to a couple of projects, and that's like, listen, I don't mind the guy, right? He's like, I really don't. I used to watch his videos before you know, like, before I started getting too serious about, you know, running my own channel and stuff. I used to watch him all the time. And I really started to notice that a lot of his stuff was just kind of, hey, I'm walking in the woods and I'm just thinking about Jasmy here or whatever. And it's like, and I do that too sometimes. It's like, you know, I just give you guys my thoughts, but I back up what I'm saying and stuff like that with actual research on what the what the company's doing, right? I bring I bring Jasmy ambassadors on the channel, and we have conversations for you guys about and answer the questions that you guys have. That's important stuff that I believe, you know, this should happen on a channel, right? That's why, like, when I talked to Jesse and I got him to agree that he's going to come on and he's going to do a show with me every month on the channel to answer your guys' questions and stuff like that, right? And I mean, I like talking with Jesse. He's a fantastic guy, but you know, he's super awesome, and we have a lot of laughs. But it's productive for you guys, I guess, right? It keeps answers out there because everyone's complaining all the time that there's not enough answers, and there's not. But now I'm rambling. Zach, I'm getting the Jasmy logo tattooed on me as well when it goes off. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Come on, bro. Remember what happened with what's his nuts in the Terra Luna logo on his arm? Don't be that guy, bro. Do you believe Veracity can reach 50 cents? Oh yeah, 100% Stargazer. Good to see you, by the way, Stargazer. Um, yeah, my target for Veracity, my target is $1, but I will be probably working my way out around that 50-cent mark, Stargazer, for sure. So yeah, I'm a big believer in Veracity. Corey, Zach, if it does if it does what we think it can do, that's not a bad idea. I think we're all going to end up with Jasmy tattoos at the end of this, guys. That's the way this is going. 100% bro, it's going on my neck. Yeah, right up the side here, right up to the ear. You have the top loop right under the ear there. Exactly. That's awesome. Dante, we got to do a members party down south or something after the bull run. 100%, man. We'll go to like Vegas or something like that. That would be epic. We'll go. We'll have a party in that the Vegas dome there. That would be amazing. Zach, I'm that guy. 100%, brother. 100%. That's awesome. Underneath the logo, I'm getting big things pop and little things stop. Oh man, that's awesome. You know, there was one guy of about 4 or 5 months ago who actually like was angry that I say that in the videos and told me to stop saying it in the comments of the videos. Like, stop saying big things popping, little things stopping. It's like, how about you just go watch someone else's content? How about that? Like, Egard, if Jasmy hits $1, the Jasmy community should have a shindig in Tokyo to meet each other. Yeah, that would be a great idea. But I don't think the company thinks really about the community as we would hope that they do. And I don't mean that they don't care about the community. I mean that you have to remember that we're talking about a team that for the most part came from traditional finance companies like Sony, right? Where you didn't have a bunch of Sony stockholders on a social media platform like X supporting the channel or the channel supporting the company and stuff like that, right? So this whole crypto community concept is very very new to to people like Ando and Sato and stuff like that, right? And I think it's a little bit overwhelming to them. So it would be nice for the team to think of us and have that party, but I think that we're gonna have to host our own party and invite them. We'll invite Hara. That sounds awesome. KK, anyone know where I can get my Safe Moon tattoo removed from my forehead? It's not so safe anymore. Oh man, awesome. Dante, I'm gonna make Hara's tattoo. Hara tattoo it. Yeah, 100%. Uh, Corey, I've been hearing about the possible $5 to $7 XRP. Maybe we can see a one. Corey, my target for XRP is actually somewhere between $7 to $13. I think $5 would be, in my opinion, $5 XRP in this next bull run would be underperforming. I think 7 should probably be close to the low end of where XRP is going to go. Once we get to about $7, I'll start working my way out because I have a huge bag of XRP. Hara will be doing keg stands. Oh man. It's funny because whenever I post these streams on X, I always tag him in it. And wouldn't it be hilarious if he was actually sitting there reading all your comments right now? Screw you guys, man. That would be funny. That would be funny. You guys got any projects you want to look at? Corey, in Australia, we do shows. Do you reckon we could get Hara and Rob having a show? Yeah, 100%, man. Corey, I like that prediction even better for XRP. Yeah. Well, you have to remember that XRP has been suppressed, and you know a lot of people are underestimating, I think, the strength of XRP. Oh, excuse me. In the bull run, because like missing an entire bull run for the most part last time caused a lot of people to underestimate the value of XRP as a project, and people forget that XRP actually passed Ethereum in market cap 3 times, right? Before it was sabotaged by the SEC. So I'm not saying that XRP is now going to pass Ethereum in market cap because I don't think so. Ethereum just has way too big of a head start at this point in time. maybe years down the road. But right now, it's Ethereum's just been given too big of a head start. But that doesn't mean that XRP can't still outperform Ethereum in the bull run, which I do believe that it will. So, 100%. XRP is going to be a great ROI investment. I think that you should hold, any portfolio should hold at least 10,000 XRP, in my opinion. What else do we got? Egar, Dante, at first I thought you meant you were going to get a tattoo of Hara's face or something. He's going to tattoo Hara's face on his face. The police would be back on. The police would be on our back thinking we the new mob with all these tattoos. Yeah, we're a gang. It's called JASMY. Taking over the streets. That would be awesome. Zach, show as I'm drinking from a shoe, Rob. I hope it's a clean one, brother. Dante, what do you think SHIB will go to? In terms of a price target, I don't really have one for SHIB, but I think that I do think it's going to cross off at least 2 zeros in the next bull run. SHIB was a great performer in the last one. As you guys know, I put like $900 into SHIB. It turned into 10 grand, right? That was back when it had no utility whatsoever, right? I think they had just recently launched Shiba Swap, and that was about it at that time. It was still very new. I bought SHIB shortly before they gave half the supply over to Vitalik Buterin, and I held through all of that. I held like $900 worth, and yeah, it ended up pumping up to like 10 grand in the bull run. So I think SHIB will be a good performer again this time around. They continue to burn large amounts of tokens as well, so that's bullish. And at the end of the day, they have far more utility as well. Like they have their decks still going, right? They have their NFT collections, and you know that they're going to launch more NFT collections in this next bull run, guaranteed. They have their metaverse that they're hoping to launch sometime in this bull run as well. They have don't they have some sort of address? I can't remember what it's called. Some sort of address where you can Zach.shib or something like that. Your domain name kind of thing that you can purchase and own. Don't they have a program like that as well? I think you can buy and sell domain names or something with SHIB. I think so anyways. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they do. Chili's token. Yeah, Chili's getting picked on by the SEC, eh? They got picked on quite a bit, I think. Let's have a look at Chili's. What's their ticker again? There it is. Good old Chili's, eh? I was bullish on Chili's in the last bull run. They're not having too bad of a day. Sorry, guys, I'm tired. They're having a decent week, good month. Chili's seems to be going against the grain right now, guys. Not a bad little project. I mean, the thing is, right? Almost a $1 billion market cap. For me right now, I mean, Chili's is going to have some gains in it. Don't get me wrong; it's going to have good ROI. But I've filled my bags so much in my portfolio with blue chip projects, right? Cardano, XRP, XLM, what else? HBAR, Algorand, Bitcoin, Ethereum. A lot of these blue chip projects are in my portfolio already. So in saying that, I'm at a point now when it comes to rounding out my portfolio where I'm doing a lot more of the, I don't want to say degen projects because I'm not really in many degens, but far lower market caps like JASMY, right? Like KASPA, KASPA's not that low anymore, but you know what I mean. I got in early. But like Myria, like Veracity, right? What else? Miria, Veracity, Glimmer, Beam is another one. SEI Network, um, you know, Taraxa, Casper, um, what else? Flare, XNA, Nets. A lot more of these, Gala, Telos. A lot more of these lower cap. Zilica is another one. Trias, like lower cap now, where I can take a little bit more risk because the risk is there, but the reward is absolutely massive. And I don't even want to say the word risk because I don't think there's much risk in a project like Miria. Miria is gonna absolutely crush it this time, guys. It's gonna be this bull run's Gala, in my opinion, and Gala made a lot of people a lot of money, and Miria is gonna do the same thing. Similar project. It's a gaming platform, same as Gala. Where games are starting to, launch their game. Gaming projects are starting to launch their games on the Miria platform. They're already partnered with fantastic projects like Mora Games and stuff. So very, very bullish. Stuff like that is where I'm really putting my bets. Veracity, Miria, Mora, Lit, stuff like that. GFAL, fantastic projects. Lady S, could it break 2 zeros? Yeah, well, I mean, yes, it could. In the meme season, it can for sure, but there's going to be a lot of competition for meme coins this time around too, right? So, Corey, can you take a look at Flux? Flux, I think we've looked at Flux before quite a few times. I do like Flux. I don't hold any right now, but that doesn't mean I'm not bullish on it. Not having a bad day, bad week either. All-time high on Flux. What were we looking at? $3.33. $196 million market cap. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Rank 236th. Flux is going to have a really good return. Most of the supply is already in circulation. I'm super bullish on that. I don't know if Flux will get back to $3.30. Maybe it's possible. A lot of the dilution has happened. Dilution has happened already. Not delusion, dilution. But even if you're buying it at this price and you get $2.50 out of it, you can't really go wrong, right? Where are we, Zach? JASMY Gang, big things popping. What do you think about 88 price prediction? My target for Cardano is right around $7 to $10. I think 7 is about as low as you can really get on it. Cardano is going to have a great bull run. Thing is, I think Cardano could have done way, way better in the last bull run if they had their smart contracts deployed, if they were ready to go. And that's why I like KASPA so much, because it's so similar to where Cardano was this time last 4-year cycle. No smart contracts. There was a lot of FUD about it. People saying no one's building on it and stuff like that. And look at it now, right? I mean, I think Cardano went to what, $3.09. Went from 4 cents to $3.09. That's a phenomenal return if you were holding even a few 100,000 coins, right? So that's why I made sure I stocked up on KASPA nice and early, for sure. But yeah, Cardano $7 to $10 is where I see it. I wouldn't be shocked if it only got to $7, but I think $7 would probably be where my floor is for it. Because it's going to do very, very well. Cardano is going to do very, very well. Another thing is, I noticed that, it hasn't really paid much dividends yet, but Charles he always seems to be reaching out to projects to collaborate, right? A lot of people were pissy when he reached out to Algorand to work with them. They wanted Algorand. He suggested Algorand become a sidechain of Cardano or something like that, and people were salty about that, but I was like, hey man, it's a win-win. I like both projects, right? If they work together, I mean, whatever. I mean, not that Algorand needs it, but yeah. So I noticed that about Charles, I guess is the point, that he's constantly reaching out to projects to collaborate and work together. He's a very intelligent man. He says some stupid shit sometimes, but outside of that, um, you know, I definitely like him. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get it pumping. And if you're here and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Help us out. Let's grow the channel out, guys. Let's keep growing. Where are we? Venom, what's going on, man? Jasmy is my side piece. I really love her a lot. Well, she's not been too nice to you lately, eh? Tell her to get her shit together. Come on. Dante, and did you hear about the U.S. Selling BTC? Yeah, I did actually. I recorded a video about that when I was at work earlier today. It's the CIA, right, or the FBI. They're going to be selling off $117 million worth of Bitcoin that they seized. This dates back to what do you call it? Oh, what the hell was it called again? I don't remember. Anyway, they seized this $117 million worth of Bitcoin or something that they've announced that they're going to be selling off. And at the end of the day, guys, a lot of people got confused about that. It's $117 million worth of Bitcoin, not 117 million Bitcoin, right? Big difference. So I don't think that selling $117 million worth of Bitcoin is really going to be too much selling pressure for the market. I don't think it's going to be a massive crash or anything like that. So, and I doubt they'll do it all in one fell swoop as well, right? It's just ironic. It's really ironic to have the SEC going after Coinbase and stuff like that, and Binance. And who do you think that the government's going to sell all this seized Bitcoin to? Coinbase, right? How can you be suing them for selling securities and then utilize them to sell? Like, it's so stupid. It's the world we live in, guys. The world we live in. John, is it true the U.S. government will sell their Bitcoin or start selling? Yeah, John, just kind of covered it a little bit. Yeah, they are going to start selling it, like I said, but it's only $117 million worth, and I really, really strongly doubt they're going to sell all $117 million worth of Bitcoin at one time. And even to say that, to even kind of piggyback off of that, you know that someone like BlackRock's just going to scoop it up anyway, right? So, I mean, it's not going to be on the market long. BlackRock's already, you know, they're still buying every single day while Grayscale's selling. So I think if BlackRock wasn't buying like crazy right now, at the same time as Grayscale selling, we'd be having an even more violent drop than we have been, right? So thank you, BlackRock, for kind of keeping the volatility to a bare minimum, so to speak, right? Stargazer, where do you see Hex going to this bull run? Hex, I'm not very versed in Hex, to be honest with you, and it's not because I don't like the project. I have nothing against Hex. I have nothing against Hex. I think it's unfortunate. It's not even listed on here anymore. What the hex, man? See what I did there? You guys see what I did? Good times. It's not even on CoinMarketCap anymore. Or CoinGecko, I mean. I honestly, I'd love to tell you where I think that Hex can go. I know so little about Hex in terms of its fundamentals and its you know, its tokenomics. Like, all I know is what I hear about Richard and all this stuff. Like, I know that Hex is just taking a pounding all year. Like, where are we on the year for Hex? Like, look at that. You know, that's painful. When did they announce that they were going after Richard Hart? Apparently, there's like a red notice or something like that for him, right? Where they're trying to find him. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. What was the all-time high for Hex, anyways? All-time high was 55 cents. Mm, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's ever getting back to its all-time high. I think that what's going on with Richard, I don't know if what's happening with Richard is true or not. I really don't know. I hope not, but you know, I can't speak on it one way or another. But what I would say is that I don't know if as a project it's going to be able to recover. I mean, I know that a lot of places were delisting it, and um, you know, it's had a hard run. I hope it can recover. It's down 69% on the year because of this whole thing. But hey, guys, like, hey, I held XRP through the rough times. I'm holding Jasmy through the rough times. You know, Hex can come back too, right? Who knows, right? But let me do a deeper dive into Hex and see what I can find out, because I don't really know much about the project other than Richard Hart created it, right? So I can't spread FUD. Julmar, hey man, watching from work. Awesome, brother. Awesome. I'm hoping I'm making your shift earlier or easier for you, brother. Make that time go by, getting paid to listen to the alpha. Uh, Whatever happened to Jasmy AI narrative? Nothing happened to it. It's still intact, my friend. Jasmy will be utilizing AI tech in a lot of their projects moving forward. The PDL, for example, is a their partnership with Nippon is a perfect example of where their AI is coming into play. They're utilizing AI with their tourism PDL, so that what's going to happen is it's going to gather all of this data from tourists that are coming in. You know, what countries are coming from, what flights they come in on, what taxis or Ubers they take, what restaurants they eat at, um, you know, everything, right? And what tourist spots they go to in Japan, okay? And then what happens is this AI tech that they have as part of this partnership with Nippon, it it takes all this data and it personalizes it, and then this AI is going to start suggesting to tourists places that are kind of on off the beaten path for tourism, that they're fantastic destinations, but not a lot of tourists know about it. You know, but it's right up your alley based on your personality, and like the things, the habits that you have based on what the data the AI has collected about you. Then the AI suggests to you, hey, go check out this restaurant. You might enjoy it, right? So there's a lot of utilization for AI with Jasmy still, Zio. So just to let you know, it is utilized in almost every aspect of a lot of their collaborations and partnerships for sure. No worries there, my friend. And same thing with their PDL locker, right? It's a big part of that as well. So it's still alive and kicking, brother. Brian, thanks for all your content. Would you be interested in doing a video walking us through ICOs and more detail, like Binance early entry coins for us amateurs? Like, you mean, are you talking about their launchpad pools? Because Binance has them, but also LBank has Launchpad. BitTrue has Launchpads as well. But yeah, I can definitely walk you guys through one of the Launchpads so that you guys can have a better understanding of kind of how it works and stuff like that for sure, Brian. I'll definitely help you out with that, brother. I'll add it to my list. Elizabeth, H bar. 100%. H bar is one of my top holdings, guys. I love H bar so much. I stocked up on H bar. If you guys remember, if you were watching me like last year, I was doing in almost every video, I was letting you guys know that I was DCAing into H bar again and again and again and again, right? Absolutely loved it. So yeah, hang on a second here. So, yeah, so I love H bar. Sorry, I got distracted there. Yeah, H bar definitely mega bullish on that. Stargazer with the alpha, man. Thanks for the 20 bucks, man. I appreciate that so much. I don't often get super chats on here, so thank you so much. You are absolutely wonderful. Thanks for all that you do. Really appreciate it. Wish you the very best in life. Thank you, Stargazer. Your support has always been very, very appreciated. So yeah, I mean, it means a lot. That is absolutely awesome. I'm speechless with that. I don't get many super chats, so thank you so much. Um, Egart, hey, what exchange do you buy your Kaspa at, and what wallets do you recommend? Well, for Kaspa, I would say that the Tangem wallet would probably be best for Kaspa. I think it's one of the only wallets that supports Kaspa right now. I'm sure at some point uh, Ledger will as well. Ledger is my favorite wallet, but again, I have to hold my Kaspa on Tangem. But I definitely like Ledger. In terms of where I buy my Kaspa, I pick it up on either KuCoin. I like to pick it up on KuCoin. I pick it up on BitTrue, and I also pick it up on LBank, which is the channel sponsor, by the way. So all three of those places is where, but you can also get it on Uphold in the States. If you're having trouble there, you can get it on Uphold as well. Um, Still waiting for it to get listed on all the major exchanges: Crypto.com, Binance, uh, Coinbase. They will all definitely pick it up at some point. So Zach, Jasmy's a classy bitch. She makes you work for it. She doesn't give it up easy. Oh man, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, brother. Uh, Dante, this is the yeah, but then she sticks you in the friend zone, bro. Like, this is the last bull run before all these companies take control. I disagree, Dante. I know what you're saying, man, and I know that it feels that way with all the narratives and stuff. But somebody like I've been asked a few times if I think that this is going to be like the last bull run or whatever with volatility, uh, last opportunities, right? And what I would say to that, guys, is that like, listen, volatility definitely will die in projects like Bitcoin, for example, right? But at the end of the day, this is an emerging asset class, right? And what that means is that we're going every single bull run, through the bull run, through the bear market, every 4 year cycle. We're going to continue to see new companies and new projects emerging, right? That you're going to be able to get into early, just like Caspa, just like Miria, like HBAR, right? Like Veracity, like Jasmy, right? There's going to be more companies that continue to emerge and grow. Um, that's where the volatility is going to be, right? Because crypto does not have the accredited investor program in it, right? Like stocks do. So you and I still have that opportunity as non-accredited investors to be able to get in on brand new projects like Caspa, for example, without the government stepping in and saying only the rich people can buy into these projects. So you're still going to have these opportunities in crypto no matter what, right? As long as you're following somebody like myself who's going to continue to do the research, find these new projects for you, and help you along the way, right? That's what I would say about that. So don't worry too much about there not being any volatility in the market after one or two bull runs. It's always going to be there. New projects are always going to emerge. So um, that's the kind of stuff that people forget when they talk about this stuff, right? Like you see these people say, well, 90% of crypto projects or 99% of cryptos are going to go to zero. No, they're not. No, they're not. Like the stuff that has no utility and stuff, yes, they'll go to zero, right? But there's not only going to be like five cryptos and then everything else is going to go to zero. That's not a thing that's going to happen. That's a ridiculous assumption. We live in a world of competition, right? Businesses compete, and at the end of the day, you're always going to have projects that are coming along competing, layer ones, layer twos, AI projects. You're always going to have more projects coming along to compete with the main ones and stuff. Um, it's always going to be that way, right? So I don't know. I don't, I don't know. I don't know where some people get some of these ideas from. That 99% of projects are going to go to zero. Brian, do you have any thoughts on Titan X? Titan X. Let's have a look at Titan X. Is this the project you're talking about? Titan X, eh? How many zeros are we looking at here? Like 7? Don't really have any thoughts on it. 1.1 trillion. That's a self-reporting supply, though. $1 million market cap seems like an easy or an early project, anyways. What are they? They allow people to mine, stake, and earn on the protocol. Proof of burn with 62%. Buy and burns. See the white paper. Seems like a very, very new project, eh? You can't even week, month. Yeah, it's a very, very new project. I'll say that much. I don't really know what they do, though. That's the thing. Like, this doesn't really say a lot, you know? Titan X allows people to mine, stake, and earn on the protocol. Yeah. I mean, is it even ranked? I mean, it seems like it's not a bad project to take a flyer on, but I wouldn't put big money into it. This is a project I'd probably like throw like $100 or $200 into and just forget I had it, kind of thing, right? It's just kind of see what happens. So yeah, that's kind of what I think about that. Where are we? Corey, isn't funny that dog coins lead the memes except for Pepe. Yeah, no kidding, eh? I don't know what it is about dog coins that make or dogs that make the best memes, but I mean, it is what it is, I suppose, right? But Pepe was great. Pepe did good, but it's all but kind of been forgotten for the most part, and the dog themes have kind of continued on. So definitely interesting. But yeah, like the dog coins though, honestly, man, we've been doing a lot of stuff. The members know we've been doing a lot of stuff over on the member side lately with that kind of stuff, and oh man, there has been some gains being made over there. Let me tell you, it's definitely been awesome. Julmar, hey man, what do you think about Alchemy Pay? Saw it one time as a payment option on Trust Wallet, and I started buying a lot of it. Yeah, I mean it'll do all right. Alchemy Pay will have a decent bull run. It's good utility. Isn't it ACH or something? Yeah, Alchemy Pay. I think we hold some in the DCA portfolio. I believe. Yeah, we do. We hold a tiny bit of it in the DCA portfolio. Not a bad little project. 72% of the supply in circulation. Yeah, I like it. I like Alchemy Pay. It's nothing that I personally hold. I don't hold any of it, but it's not a bad project for sure. Something that's not too bad. You will, if you've been DCing into it, you will make decent money on it, in my opinion, this bull run. Crypto Holmes, good evening. What are your thoughts on DESO? I haven't looked at that in a little while. DESO. What do we got? Wow. Having a good day today, eh? Cool, compared to the rest of the market anyways. Up 3.28%. Let's go to their website. Time to reimagine the world of social. The social layer of crypto has arrived. DESO is the first layer 1 blockchain built from the ground up to decentralize social media and scale storage heavy apps in billions. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good little project, man. Ooh, look at that. That's a cool website, man. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. That's pretty decent. What else do we got? First blockchain that can distribute. So yeah, I like the utility of this. This website's fucking me up, man. This is crazy. I'm doing this. Look at. I'm doing this myself. This is pretty cool. Storage, blockchain storage. Yep. Social media. Yeah. Go beyond. So DSO is the only blockchain that can power storage heavy infinite state applications by combining financial primitives and cheap. Yeah. Yeah. Nice little project, man. Nice little project. Good call, man. Good call, my friend. I like it. Let's have a look at the tokenomics, though. 82% of the supply in circulation. I like it. Wow, there's only 10 million. Wow. Market cap 3,309,000,000. Sorry, guys. All-time high. 2 years ago in the bull run, 475 cents. Yeah, good call. I like this one. I do like this one. Kevin, what's your price prediction for JASMY in the upcoming bull run? The golden question that I get asked 27 times a day. Well, it depends, my friend. For the bull run, I usually say that just based on tokenomics, based on the charts, we're looking at, in my opinion, between a 60 and a 66 cent JASMY. In my opinion, that's. Now understand that that's not including any catalysts whatsoever, right? I'm not including the lockup in that. I'm not including the JASMY chain, the PDL, none of that stuff. The carbon credits exchange, none of that stuff is included in my price prediction. So you can take 60 to 66 cents. And then you can tack on whatever a catalyst, all of these catalysts might contribute to the price. You could probably see anywhere between $1 to $3 JASMY for sure. Dante, man, that made me feel amazing. Thank you, Rob. I will definitely ignore that type of FUD. No problem, brother. I got you covered, man. I got your shot of bullishness for you. There's enough negativity out there, guys. We're going to bring some positivity to this crypto world. William, do you think Pyth can hit $3 in 2024? Maybe later than... I think Pyth's going to be between $5 and $10, William. Pyth is a fantastic project, man. It's not going to compete with Chainlink in the traditional sense, in a sense that it's not going to overtake Chainlink. But it will give it a run for its money, and it will take some of that market cap away from Chainlink. It's definitely a project that you want to have in your portfolio moving forward. Sorry, guys. I take a drink. I've been talking crap for an hour and 40 minutes. Holy crap. Oh. Stargazer, once again, thank you so much for the 20 bucks, my friend. That is absolutely awesome. I appreciate that tip. It means a lot. Also, just let you guys know, I brought it up because I got asked like 3 times last week from people that they're unable to send me super chats and stuff like that as a thank you for the help. So what I did was in the description of every video, I put 3 of my addresses, JASMY, KASPA, and Ethereum, because a lot of people don't have their credit cards or whatever it is hooked up to YouTube so that they can participate in that kind of stuff. So you can always just send me a couple dollars into JASMY or something like that as a thank you as well. I put that down there for you guys. Kevin, love to hear it. Absolutely, man. JASMY's going to be fantastic. Absolutely mind-boggling. What else is going on, guys? What do we got? JASMY Hooligan talking. If you're waiting for the BTC having to save you, then you are sadly deceived. The only thing that can truly save you is accumulation at these prices. The BTC halving will come and go a month or two before the parabolic uptrend, more like 6 months before. Um, we are inevitable. Absolutely, Jasmy is inevitable. Also, guys, make sure you are checking out the Discord. It's absolutely free. So check it out. Costs you nothing. It's a great conversation we have down there, guys. We have a lot of fun. Kevin, check out Welsh. First meme coin built on BTC using stacks. I love me some stacks, brother. I love me some stacks. Let's have a look. What is it? Welsh. Another dog themed meme coin, eh? That's funny. Welsh corgi coin. Awesome. Let's actually check it out over on CoinGecko. Let's see what is going on. Welsh, what do we got? What do we got? Little over a month old. 100% of the supply is in circulation. Very nice. 10 billion. These are the ones that I think will do a little bit better, guys, than most when it comes to meme coins. Is the ones that that don't get absolutely redonkulous with the max supply. Like when you have like trillions and trillions and trillions, it just gets crazy. But when you've only got like 10 billion and stuff like that, in comparison to some of those meme coins, it's definitely far more bullish. It's only got an $18 million market cap right now. Yeah, this is definitely one that would not be a bad idea to pick up, in my opinion. Taking a flyer on it. You can only get it on MEXC and CoinEX right now, but this is definitely one. Guys, so these ones here, so it's on BNB, right? So ones like this, I would go over to PancakeSwap and see if you can pick it up over there, because, you know, if you can, instead of having to go over to MEXC or CoinEX, then that's what I would say, because I get asked a lot by people. Whoa, Stargazer, holy smokes, another 10 bucks. Absolutely feeling the love, man. Thank you so much. I'll get back to what I was saying in a second. Stargazer bringing the heat. I gotta hook up Stargazer. Where do you see ICP and Algorand this bull run? Well, Algorand is a simple one for me, to be honest. I love my Algorand, and you guys know that. I was talking about Algorand when it was like 8 cents, and there was just like all this fun about it. And I was telling you guys, like, guys, I'm telling you, the fundamentals of Algorand have not changed, right? Nothing is bad about them. They, nothing. They lost one of their biggest liquidity holders, but that was about it. Like their LTV. But I said that they were going to recover from that, and they have, right? So Algorand for me, I'm looking at minimum. I'm looking at about $5 for Algorand in the bare minimum. That's when I'll be cashing out of Algorand, because I hold a whole crap load. When it was 8 cents, I was buying it like a mofo. Because my cost average before that was like 30 cents or something, and then I just scooped up a ton at 8 cents and dropped my cost average way down. As far as ICP, I'll be honest with you. ICP is going to do very, very well, in my opinion. That being said, it's not. I see, because the reason I'm saying this is because I see some people saying, oh, ICP is going to go back to its all-time high, or it's, I saw one guy talking the other day, and he was saying, ICP is going to go to, $300-$400, no problem, guys. That's not going to happen, in my opinion, right? I could see it hitting around $100, somewhere, near $100, a little over, maybe 120, something like that, this time around for sure. But I mean, guys, you have to understand that this price right here, $750, that was an artificially inflated price created by FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, right? What they did was they brought that price up And if you go to the all-time chart, like look at that, right? They did this for this reason, right? This was Sam Bankman-Fried trying to destroy ICP. So what he did is they artificially increased the price up to like $750, and then they rugged it, and everyone blamed the team. And that was the idea, was to get the team blamed for it, right? And that just wasn't the case. It wasn't the team's fault. And ICP suffered in the last bull run as a result of that, because everyone just, the narrative was just there that ICP was a crap coin, but it's absolutely not, right? This was manipulation. That's what this was. So, but I see it recovering back up to about $100 to $150. And then the next time around, the next bull run, then I could see it starting to reach, much higher levels. But this time around, I would say it would be safe to say somewhere around that $100 mark, Stargazer, for ICP. I'm definitely bullish on ICP for sure. I mean, I was scooping it up when it was down at like $5-6. So, definitely bullish. Thank you again, Stargazer. You are absolutely, you made my whole day, man. You made my whole day. I appreciate it. Like I said, I don't get many super chats, so I definitely appreciate that, my friend. Now, where was I? We were talking about, that's right, we were talking about DESO. Or no, we're talking about Welsh. That's right. Welsh. You blew my mind, Stargazer. So Welsh, yeah. So what I would say, guys, is like I get asked by a lot of you guys, like how do I get in? Like when I'm talking with some of the members who are newer to crypto, right? Then you guys ask me like, well, I can't find this coin. How do I find this coin? A lot of times, guys, you got to go onto a DEX. You got to go onto something like Radium or like MetaMask, Uniswap, PancakeSwap, depending on what it is, right? So right now we're looking at Welsh. Welsh is on the BNB chain, right? So you'd be looking at going over to PancakeSwap and seeing if you can find it over there, and that's where you'd be picking that up. Just so that you guys, to kind of answer that question, because I get asked by everybody about it. So, what do we got? What's next here? Have a good night, y'all. Dante, good night, my friend. Good night. And thank you for the live. Appreciate it. No problem. Thanks for coming, man. Thank you for coming. Egart, waiting for Hara's latest AMA translation. Yeah, I'm working on that. I'll get that as quickly as I can. I know it just came out. Was it today, or I think it was yesterday that just came out, right? So I will be working on that. Crypto Homes, I guess meme coins may be coming to HBAR to compete with Solana. I wonder if this will be as good as moneymaker than the Solana meme coins. It depends, honestly. If it's done properly, then yes, right? It's tricky with meme coins, right? Because you have to hit it right. You have to hit a good name for the project, right? You got to kind of have a little bit of a catchy logo, so to speak. You got to hit a few factors. You've got to hit something that's going to speak to a community that's going to want to get, like Pepe. I mean, that was a pretty good little theme that they had going on there, right? So in saying that, I think it's definitely possible. And going with the H Barbarian kind of theme, I think you could find some good meme coins launching over there for sure. Some good narratives. Luke, hey my friend, I'm late to the party. Luke, welcome in, man. Welcome in. Better late than never, my friend. Better late than never. Fantastic to have you join the party, man. What else should we look at, guys? William, do you think Miria can hit 20 cents? My friend, I think Miria is going to be closer to, conservatively, my target is like $1, but I will be working my way out of Miria around 50 cents. So I think Miria is going to blow 20 cents out of the water. Like I said, Miria is, in my opinion, Miria is like this bull run's, or this 4-year cycle's gala. right? It's going to perform, in my opinion, similar to how Gala did last time, and Gala just destroyed it last time around. Gala made a lot of people a lot of money. If you got in on Miria when we brought it over to the member side very, very early, then you definitely are going to make a lot of money on that. So yes, I'm still buying lots of Miria, man. I'm stocking up. I'm trying to get millions of those coins right now. Um, Luke, what's your favorite crypto for the future if you had to pick one? Oh, I hate that question. I hate that question, man. I get asked that all the time. If you had to pick one, what's your favorite? It depends. The reason that it's so hard is because it's got to depend on what we're talking about, right? Um, I mean, if we're talking about just pure utility and what a project is, what a company is doing, Jesus, I'm gonna have to go with Jasmy because the reason behind that is because they're not just doing one thing, right? Jasmy's not just doing, um, you know, uh, payments or, you know, a metaverse or something like that, right? They're like doing everything, man. They've got AI. They're doing data storage, PDLs, AI, right? They've got an L2. You know, they're working with airlines. They're working with like tourist branches of the governments. They're doing a carbon credits exchange that's going to partner globally with a lot of different companies across the globe. They're just doing so much. It's hard to not sit back and go, you know, this is a horse that I want to bet on. But now saying that, right? ROI in terms of return on investment, something there's a lot of projects in the short term that will likely give you better ROI, um, possibly, right? Another factor is the team going to reach their KPIs, right? Goals. That's going to be huge too, because then no one's going to outperform it in terms of ROI. So Jasmy's got to be right at the top of my list, but there's so many, man. Like, you know, KASPA, you know, XRP, Cardano. I get so many favorites. Miria, Veracity. You know, the list just, I guess, it's so hard to pick. Why you gotta do me dirty like that, Luke? Why you gotta do me dirty like that? Um, Kevin, Welsh also has an X account, Welsh Community Linktree in their bio. I picked up some a few weeks ago. Nice. Oh, so you can just pick it up right there. I guess you can probably get it right on their. Do they have a website yet? Let's have a look here. You can probably get it. Yeah, you can get it right on their website as well. That's another thing, guys. You know, you can pick it up right on these companies' websites most of the time. Um, you got to connect your wallet to do that. But look, they got NFT projects already and everything, eh? Holy smokes. Egert, favorite blue chip coin. Blue chip? I'm gonna have to go with, if we're talking blue chip, and my definition of blue chip is, you know, top 10, right? Top yeah, probably top 10. I'd have to go with XRP. Um, I've been holding XRP for, geez, way before the lawsuit even. I have never sold any. So I'll tell you, this time around I'm taking profits though, this bull run. So um, Crypto Homes. My favorite is Quant, the network of networks. Jasmy and HBAR are close seconds. Yeah, I love Quant too, man. Quant is definitely going to be a face melter in this bull run. Um, I believe that you could see $1,000 Quant, no problem in this bull run, no problem. Um, Such good tokenomics in Quant too. Such good tokenomics. Um, Luke, you've been a refreshing, sound, structured approach towards crypto. Thank you for all you do and all the knowledge you share with this community. I watch absolutely everything you put out. Luke, that means everything, brother. I forgive you for doing me dirty and asking me to pick one crypto. I'm just messing with you, man. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot, Luke. It really, really does. Thank you for your support, my friend. It really is greatly appreciated. Um, I'm glad you're a part of this community, man. Make sure, Luke, that you're in the Discord too, brother. Join the Discord. Because I pop in there all the time too. So, and there's some good conversations going on. Uh, Kevin, I used Alex Lab and downloaded Leather Wallet for my Welsh bag. Nice. Very nice, Kevin. Very, very nice, brother. It's nice to put that stuff up there in the chat. I appreciate it because there's a lot of people who ask, well, how can I get it, right? So um, it's nice for you to be able to put that there so people can check it out. Tiki419, how many CTF are they dropping when you message them on X? How many CTF are they dropping? Is who dropping? I don't know who. Tiki, I don't know who you're talking about, my friend. Uh, when I message who on X? Luke, I sure will, brother. Egard, do you think Jasmy's KPIs are even possible? I keep seeing people say that the $17 target is insane, but I also believe that the team wouldn't have published the target if it was a fool's errand. Well, here's the thing, Egard. I talked a little bit about the KPI goals earlier, and Jesse and I even talked about it earlier this month as well. And the thing is, do I think the KPIs are possible? I do. I think that getting saying 107 million personal data lockers is their target, is their first target, right? They could easily get 107 million PDLs active just in Japan, right? Their target is globally, right? So I think that they're going to be able to hit way more than 107 million active PDLs at the end of the day. I do believe that. I think that's a very, very easy, achievable goal for sure. Globally, for sure, 100%. Why would you not want to monetize your data and get paid for it, right? You get paid in Jasmy coin, right? Why would you not want to do that? Why would you be like, well, companies can take my data and make money off it, but I'm not going to make money off it? You might as well make money off your data, right? Um, there's definitely so that part of it definitely possible. Now, saying that the second part of the KPI goal is to have the value of each PDL be valued at $500, right? Well, I mean, I guess that would depend on that part of it is kind of out of the team's hands, right? Because that would very strongly depend on the people like yourself and me and everyone else, how much value in data they're bringing to their own personal PDLs, right? But that does tell me that the team plans on a very strong marketing plan to capitalize on the PDLs and get people out there using them, right? I have no doubt about that. So, $500 PDL, maybe not. Maybe, I mean, but at the end of the day, Egart, even if they only hit half of that, like I said earlier, let's say that they only hit a $200 to $250 valuation per PDL, right? And they only hit 107 million, which is their goal, which I think they can do way more. Um, then you're looking at what, a $7 and some change, or no, it'd be $8 and some change, something like that, between $7 and $8. Let's say that per Jasmy coin, right? Instead of $17.80, and that's if they only hit half their goal. I mean, and we could continue working our way down. We say, well, what if they only reached like 25% of that goal, right? Okay, well, I mean, you're still looking at like a $3.50 Jasmy. Is that a problem if you're holding, like, how many coins are you holding? A million, 2 million, 3 million, 100,000? Like, even at 100, even if you're only holding 100,000 Jasmy at $3, and you're looking at 300 grand, right? So I mean, it's not really you can't really go wrong, in my opinion. Even if they massively undershoot that, it's still going to increase the value of Jasmy uh, monumentally, in my opinion. So will they ever reach $17? I don't know. But even if they only ever do half of that, I'm happy, right? We're all rich, so that's what I would say. Awesome, thanks for sharing your insights. The whole platinum data thing is most mysterious part to me, and yeah, even $1 token would be really life changing for most of us. Yeah, 100%. Like I talk to a lot of you guys one on one, and I know that a lot of you guys are holding, well over 1 million coins. So it's like you'll all be Jasmy millionaires for sure. Luke, if they are 10% correct, we hit $1.70. Seriously, this is a massive return. Even 5% is 85 cents, and that return is insane. Yeah, 100%, Luke. That's exactly. Luke just hit the nail right on the head, right? That's exactly what I mean. If they only hit 5% of their goal, 5% of their goal, you're still looking at an 85-cent Jasmy, right? And if you're holding over 1 million coins, which I know a lot of you guys are, that's exactly, Egart, Jasmy millionaires, right? So it's not really a matter of can they reach 100% of their KPI goals and make Jasmy $17.80. It's more, can they hit 5 to 10% of that goal, which is not a stretch at all, right? You're still rich. So so that's all I'm saying, man. That is what I am saying. So yeah, I would definitely be excited. Sorry, guys, I'm super thirsty. I've been chatting for 2 hours now. Holy crap! This was just like a surprise, impromptu live stream. 2 hours later, you guys are awesome. You kept me on here chatting. I love it. I love when we get good momentum going, guys. It's absolutely awesome, right? I never want to end these live streams when we get this good conversation going. Matt, I'm working on getting my second million now. I'm getting there for sure. Yeah, 100%, Matt. See, Matt's a perfect example, right? He gets to 2 million Jasmy coins, well, 5% at 85 cents. Matt's a millionaire, right? Almost a multimillionaire. Egart, if Jasmy achieves even half of what they intend to with their technology, there will be documentaries made. That's just it, right? Jasmy is going to be a global juggernaut, in my opinion. They remind me of Ripple. They really do, because, and when I say that, what I mean is like the way that Ripple likes to expand and grow and acquire, and it reminds me of Jasmy. Just they're just branching off like in every direction, becoming collaborating partners. Buying companies, and just these are going to be the companies that are global juggernauts, and we're in on them early. Luke, I hold 55 million Jasmy. Luke, holy freaking crap, bro. Holy crap. Okay? If Jasmy goes to $1, dude, you better fly me a plate of spaghetti from Italy right to my doorstep, because you're so rich, brother. Right? Elizabeth, how do we get in the Discord? I'll put the link down there for you, Elizabeth. Just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna put it in the chat for you, Elizabeth. You just click on that link and it'll bring you over to the Discord. Kevin, have a good night, guys. Keep up the great content, man. Jasmy to Moon. All right, Kevin, thanks for coming out, brother. I appreciate you, man. Egard says, holy crap, Luke. 100%. 100%. What else do we got going on? Crypto, that's awesome, Luke. Matt, if the price stays low enough, long enough, I'll get to 55 million too. Yeah, well, we got a few more months to continue to accumulate, man. So, Luke, I got you. All right, brother. I'm gonna hold you to that. I want my pasta, brother. I want my pasta. Yeah, all right, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it there too, man. It's been over 2 hours. My throat's getting dry. I need a little parchment. I'm gonna watch a movie. maybe relax a little bit. And yeah, so if you're a member of the channel, guys, we're going to be doing the live stream on Sunday afternoon, probably about 1:30 Central. So make sure that you're here for that. I would hate to hop onto the live stream and all you guys forgot, and then I'm just sitting there talking to myself. Okay, so don't leave a brother hanging. So yeah, guys, if you want to be a part of that, make sure you click the join button, guys, to become a member. You want to be a part of the members only live streams, and you want to get in on the microcap gem videos that we put out. So definitely click that button, guys. Join. It's only $4, so it's definitely well worth it, guys. Thank you guys all so much. I had a lot of fun this evening, man. You guys are a lot of. I love this community. I really do. I always look forward to these live streams. Egard, thanks, Rob. It was awesome. Luke, good night, Pimp. I truly appreciate your knowledge. No worries, man. I got you guys covered. So, yeah. And Stargazer, once again, thank you for the super chats. That was absolutely awesome. I appreciate that very much. And thank you guys. Thanks for everybody showing up, man. Thanks for you guys coming out and making this 2-hour live stream awesome. Like, I had a lot of fun. So, thank you guys for that. And, yeah. Join the member side, guys. Have a good night. Have a safe night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.